Hi, welcome to my channel. I've lost 180 pounds with keto, carnivore, and counting calories. Don't forget to check the description to this video. I have links to some of my popular videos, a link to my Amazon account for a lot of things that you all ask about. Don't forget I have a bunch of playlists on the homepage of this channel. Thank you. Hey, Mete, thank you for the super thanks. I really appreciate it. I don't know if it's Mete, Mete. How do I pronounce your name? I want to say it correctly. But thank you for the super thanks. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hey, it is, what is today? Thursday morning. One of my meal preps is sausage. And so I'm just going to cook some up in this skillet. I put a little bit of bacon grease in there. I'm going to cook some up in the skillet. And we are going to have us some bacon and sausage this morning. I'm going to put a little Greek seasoning on it. Put a little salt on it. A little bit of pepper. And just to have some fun, we're going to put a little smoke salt on it. Just to kind of give it a smoky salt flavor. So now I'm going to cover this and I'm going to just, I didn't need bunch, so I'm just going to do, I pulled just a little bit out of the crock pot. So we're going to brown this up and I'll get back with you. I feel like the sausage is good and brown. Now I'm going to add a couple eggs to my dealie here. Salt on my eggs. Pepper on my eggs. I'm not going to do any Greek seasoning on them. And then I'm just going to kind of scramble them up. Kind of cook them into the ground pork. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of my Katie water. It's called Katie water because Katie's the one that gave me that water bottle. I'm going to cover it. I'm not trying to do anything special, but I'll still give it a timer for 2 minutes. Okay, let's get a little bowl for my eggs. Oop. I need my Katie pot holder. Yeah, I think I need to flip them. Okay. There is going to be residue behind, just so you know. For me, for my eggs, unless I do just plain eggs and don't cook anything else in the skillet, there's always some stuff left behind from the eggs. Can't say why, it just always is. But you can get it up really quick by doing this. I'm not going to clean my skillet today because I'll probably be using it some more this weekend. So I'm just going to leave it sitting there, and that is going to be my breakfast. But I'm going to get a few tomatoes. There we go. Ground pork, eggs, and tomatoes, and that's my breakfast today. We're going to try something different for lunch. When I was digging through my pantry, I found this. We're going to see if this heats up. This is an indoor grill, and so I'm going to heat it up, and then we're going to try something on it. Hang on. I've had this grill for a lot of years, and I have probably only used it maybe 2 or 3 times. But I saw this in my refrigerator or in my pantry, and I really want to eat it. It's some sauerkraut, and sauerkraut really goes well with some kind of dogs or sausage. So I had found this in my freezer, some beef franks, and so each one is 150 calories. So I figure I'll have 3. So it'll be about 450 calories for 3 of them. And then we're going to have about a cup of this sauerkraut, which is actually 8 servings because 2 tablespoons is a serving. So we're going to have about a cup of this sauerkraut. And then, of course, we're going to have some of our bread and butter pickles and some hot vegetable mix. But it's starting to turn red, like it's ready to be used. Funny the things you find when you clean out your hoard. So we're going to put 3 hot dogs. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and cook all of them. And then that way later on, I will just have to microwave them. So we're going to grill them and let them be. Of course, you know, they're indoor and it's not going to have some kind of smoky smell or smoky flavor, but it'll be maybe kind of like the ones that you buy at a gas station. So I'm going to clean up. Hang on. Or I'll let them go for a few minutes and I'll get back to you. It's been 2 minutes, so we're going to rotate them to the side. Okay, I'll see you again in 2 more minutes. Okay, so now it's been a total of 4 minutes. Slide things down here a little more. There we go. Be nice to have one of those things that just automatically rotates the hot dogs, you know, like they do at the gas stations. That'd be pretty cool. But I don't eat hot dogs enough, so. All right, see you in 2 more minutes. I think they're looking pretty good. I might let them go just a little bit longer just to kind of let them dry out a little bit. But they're kind of starting to turn a little bit brown, and they're kind of not swelling, but drying out is the only word I can really use to describe what I'm meaning. So brown up, I guess, is a better explanation. But I'll be back in 2 more minutes. Okay, it's been 2 more minutes, so I'm going to go on and rotate these again. And I don't want them to burn, but what I'm going to do is, since I've turned them one more time, we're going to go ahead and Ziggy, 8 times 30.
1 times 30 equals 30. 2 times 30 equals 60. 2 times 30 equals
Ziggy, 8 times 30.
8 times 30 is 240.
So we're going to use 240 grams. Hang on, I got to get this off. We're going to use 240 grams of this sauerkraut. I can do it without making a total mess. I cannot say I will be successful or not. Sauerkraut's something I used whenever I first went keto. After being carnivore. So there we go. Now I'm going to pull these off and cut them up. Just a second. I'm going to unplug it. We'll set them out on a paper plate. Whoa, here now. Good thing it didn't lay on the floor. I'll put 3 in here. And I'll put the other 3 in here. So next time I can use those 3. I'm going to microwave this sauerkraut for about 30 seconds. Hang on. While that's going, we're going to cut up our hot dogs into bite-sized pieces. This is a bad knife, but surely it can cut up a hot dog. Oh, I hear the kraut popping. If this was my mama's house, she'd be yelling from down the hall. She could hear it from a mile away, and I'd hear, "Did you cover that?" And I'd have to lie sometimes and say, "Yes, Mom." No, I wouldn't lie to my mama. But I did sometimes on that. Because sometimes I would forget. There we go. Like I said, I don't want it hot. I just want it warmed up. So now I'm going to put those hot dogs down in there. And along with this, like I said, we're going to have some of our pickles, our bread and butter pickles. And stir this up. Got to do it gentle so I don't flick it out on the floor. Need to let that cool anyway before I can take a bite. Kind of get one bite kind of ready. All right. Now, you can also add something like a little Splenda or something in there if that's too spicy for you. You're too sour. But it's sauerkraut. It's supposed to be sour. Now, let's pull out some of our hot veggie. I forgot I need this spoon. Come back to the end of my veggies that are in here. It's okay. There's this thing called a store. And if I decide I want more, I can go to that place. I can buy some more. Now, let's get our Debbie bread and butter pickles. Our bread and butter veggies. I call them Debbie because Debbie Sue is the one that sent me this recipe. If you would like to have some low carb veggies, low carb bread and butter pickles, you can look on my channel. I got a playlist called Meal Preps, and that's where it would be. I just want a couple more cucumbers. There we go. So, one more. Let me put this away, hang on. Okay, let's see how it tastes. Of course, got an onion. That's my Debbie veggies. I'm gonna try a kraut and dog. Kraut and dog. Yup. So yeah. Hot dog on an indoor grill. Indoor grill and some sauerkraut. And I'll have an apple later. But, I mean, I'll have an apple for dessert. So, That's my lunch today. Bye. Note to self. Lunch was very tasty, but it did not stay with me. It is 3:30, only 3:30. And I am like, I feel like my blood sugar's dropping, like I'm starving. And I know it's because, you know, those hot dogs were not, they didn't have any staying power. So, yeah. So I feel like my blood sugar's dropping. I don't have an acid check machine at home. I'm just gonna make me a salad. And I've got my hamburgers in the refrigerator, or in the oven. Can't even talk. Hamburgers are in the microwave. So I'm gonna make up a salad. I'm gonna do it how I usually do it whenever I'm, you know, taking it to work. So tomorrow when I eat those other 3 hot dogs, I'll definitely need to supplement some other kind of something with it. Maybe like some eggs or something. Because I don't get this feeling very often. But, man, when your blood sugar bottle's out and you're hungry, it's like, so, just trying to get this in. There's some more rutabaga. I had some Debbie pickles at lunch, and now I'm gonna have some, well, pickles. Debbie veggies at lunch and Debbie veggies at supper. All right. Now. Let me get this put away. So these are the burgers that I made last weekend. These are the ones that I made in the oven. That's how they look. If you remember, I did not season them, so I'm going to need some seasoning. I'll use some Bear Rub, and it's B-E-A-R rub. My mama brought it home from Alaska. I'll use some of that. I'm going to use some salt. What's that? I'm going to put a little guacamole and more on it. Okay. I think that will be good. Now we just need some salad dressing for our salad. Okay. Zero it out. We're going to use some Walden Farms Thousand Island. And some Skinny Girl Honey Dijon. All right. Hold on. Yeah, I'm glad this happened at home and not at work because I don't have anything at work. I think I have some tuna. But, all right, so our supper is going to be 2.5 burgers. Hot, but good. There's a glare going on in here. Maybe it's because of the sun. Yeah. Burger. I didn't put any seasoning on my salad. Sometimes you just got to hurry up and eat, you know? A mixed fruit. All right. It's 3:30. If I eat any more, I'll let you know. Bye.